Hey everybody, welcome to Salt and Plays. It's been a little while since I uploaded, and that's because I've been doing stuff and things. And one of those things is I went to a little country called Canada, and yeah, I'm here. So what I thought I'd do, we're doing a full tour for DeploymentZone.tv with all shenanigans, all good fun. But I thought, you know what, I'll show you around some of the studios once we're away from this busy street. I thought you guys might like to see exactly what happens here. So yeah, there's a big dice. This is going to be pretty uncut, unfiltered, so we're just going to go for it. So yeah, it's a massive building, and it extends all the way to the back there. They have everything around here. It's absolutely ginormous, and it looks a little bit from the front like the Ghostbusters firehouse, and you know what? I'm into it. So, let's go look inside. First thing you get as you walk in is a really scary Sister of Battle and a guy in the night. This woman has made me jump several times, has been wandering around. This is the little lobby with all their secret labs. And then up there is the MiniWarGaming offices. We'll go and take a look. We can't go in the offices because there might be secret things I can't film, and I don't want to get in trouble. It's not that we're not allowed, it's just that I don't want to get myself in trouble, or Winters, or Liam, or Dave, or anybody. So, we're going to go this way first towards the MiniWarGaming studios. First things first, we walk down here and find another big door. All the doors are massive and heavy, and look at the effort they've put in. These bolts, a lot of them are like 3D printed. They made it look like a real bunker. Hallway of nothing. Down here we got the cafeteria, as Dave called it, also known as the break room. Yeah, pretty sweet lavatories that way. Yeah, it's a nice little room. We sit down here. We've been here for a couple of days, so we sit down here and have lunch sometimes, which is pretty awesome, chatting to all the MiniWarGaming guys. At this point, I'm bored of Winters. Still excited by Liam, because I haven't met him for very long. But meeting new people is always fun, so chatting to Dave and Matt and sitting at these tables, drinking Timmy Hortons, which is far better than any Costa coffee you can get in the UK. And then here's the big board, where all the peoples come from. Far and wide, New Zealand, Australia, all the way through to many people around the United States and Canada. And then of course, here, little purple pin is me. So yeah, got lots of guests around here. Moving straight along, this door, filming studios. And this is where the holy grail lies, guys. I can't believe they've let me in here unsupervised. There is so much stuff. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk through these shelves, and then we'll talk through the 6 studios on the other side, because that's where we've been spending most of our week. So starting over here, we just got a bunch of like game mat terrain, random stuff going on. A Raven Guard army I'm desperately trying to hide in my baggage to take home. It's like a Horus Heresy army. I'm using that against Dave in a couple of days. So if you tune into Liam's live stream, because this is coming out beforehand, Liam's live stream on Liam Dempsey Official, you'll see me do a chat play stream against MiniWarGaming Dave using this lot. Drop pods, 5-man squads. Is it a good list? Absolutely not, but there's a Sakaran in it. So loads of terrain here. Really, really cool. Just the sheer amount that they have. This is like a fraction of the terrain. There's loads in storage and stuff. Yeah, like I don't know how they find anything, because I'd be so confused. Pillars, that's where Reg was on last week. Reg the sniper for Liam's channel. Moving here, fire exit in case of fire needing to get out. And then we've got just demons and Khorne and chaos, and that apparently used to be Nurgle and is now Nurgle drones. Starting down at the bottom, we have a Slaanesh, a fair chunk of it, a lot of Age of Sigmar Slaanesh too actually, but there's tons of these guys down here. Yeah, Slaanesh isn't a favourite clearly, but then we've got Nurgle above, so Plague Marines. Look at those regiments of Plague Marines, so many, and then Plague Bearers and Nurgle Bikers, and more Plague Marines and characters. I still couldn't find Typhus in there. And then we've got Plague Burst Crawlers and a Predator, and more Plague Marines, and more Nurgle, and then Demons. It says Demonettes, there's not. There's just Nurgle, and a bigger, greater, and clean one. Land Raiders and stuff. That's most of the Nurgle stuff. Moving up, we've got Tzeentch. The most colourful of the gods. And lots of Thousand Sons. I particularly like this colour scheme. I don't know why. Sorry about the squeak there. This thing. Oops. I'm breaking everything. Particularly like that. It's rattling. I'm going to put it down. It turns out it wasn't the end of the Nurgle. There's some Terminators. And more stuff. Demon Princes. Blue Horrors, Pink Horrors, Brimstones. There. Thousand Suns, Zinch. And then Dave's favourite. Corn Demons. Tons of Berserkers. Don't look at that one. It upsets me too. They're just piled on top of each other. But you know what? I've got these bikes. So many bikes. Demons. Vehicles. More things. More demons. More corn. And then at the top, there's a box of like 7 Bloodthirsters here. They do have Lord of Skulls. There's 3 of them in Dave's office because he loves them so. And yeah, like Keeper of Secrets up there. And the Keeper of Secrets, hold on, I'm going to grab this one because he's like, or she, whoever, is painted really creepily. And really well. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Woo! Sometimes, like, so a lot of it is painted to like battle ready standard, I'll be entirely honest. And that's fine, But sometimes, like that one, you just find an absolute gem amongst everything. Nothing is badly painted here. But yeah, wow. Over here, we've got more. Going from top down, we've got Mortarion and Knights. These are Chaos Knights up here, and random Rift Gates and Chaos Guard by the looks of it, because there's a Baneblade or a Hellhammer there. A very precarious Helldrake. I'm going to leave that one alone. Defilers and things. More Defilers and things. We're going to be here for a while. There's lots of stuff. Demons, Chaos Spawn. I'm going to go past the rest of the Chaos stuff because down the bottom there's Space Wolves. So many Space Wolves. Now these are lovely. The 2 Repulsors and the Dreadnoughts. You've got a bunch of Primaris Space Wolves. A whole bunch. A bunch of old school Space Wolves. Also a whole bunch. Loads of stuff. I don't know if you heard that scream. That's the wail of the Prosol they keep trapped down in the basement. I forget what these are called. The big Space Wolf only gunships. But they're cool. Yeah, Terminator Space Wolves. Look, there's a Mastodon down there. I'm going to play with that in a bit. And I don't mean it as a game. I'm going to like chuck it and things. Long Fangs. Yeah, you get it. Lots and lots and lots of Space Wolves. Really, really cool. Moving on to my neck of the woods, we've got Blood Angels everywhere. Loads of Blood Angels. Of course, a few spare Space Wolves for some reason. Loads and loads of Blood Angels. These are also really lovely too. And they got the helmets right, which is always important. We've got 2 layers of Blood Angels and there's some tanks down there. Seeky Predator. Characters and these things. Why would you have them in a Blood Angels list? I don't know. More characters. Loads of Primaris and Assault Marines. Loads of Death Company and stuff. Yeah, and these really lovingly painted tanks. Really cool. Really cool. Yeah, White Scars also speaking my language here. Some really like a bunch of tanks and drop pods and speeders. And of course bikes. All the bikes. Raven Guard here for 40k. They haven't got much 40k Raven Guard, he says. Okay, I'm a liar. I didn't notice these before. Yeah, okay, they got a lot of 40k Raven Guard. You got the MiniWarGaming chapter, which I do believe, I don't know if it gets used very much, but there's loads down there. You got down the bottom, you got Black Templars, all the way along. Grey Knights, yeah, Inquisition boxes. This is supposed to be a lightning tour, and I'm getting really caught up. But yeah, you know, you got boxes and boxes of Ultramarines, Sisters of Battle all the way along here. You've got Death Watch boxes. You've got Imperial Knights with some of the really cool big boys. I want some of the big boys. Orc stuff at the top, just a couple of flyers, another Valiant up there. And then moving across, we've got more Xenos stuff. So we've got big monolithy thing, Croissant. You got Gork and Mork. That's better. You got these things, I forget what they're called, like drop pods for Tyranids, and a huge like flying what's it behind. Yeah, screwed if I know that name. Another huge thing, that's a Hierophant, right? Or Hierodule? Huge Hierophant, I think. Big flyers, big bugs, Matt likes the Tyranids, so there's lots of Tyranids. Lots and lots and lots of Tyranids. Woo, so much stuff. And this is all from like every edition too. So like there's all the newer stuff that we know and love. And then there's some super old stuff. Genestealer Colt. You know, I've never actually seen these vehicles in the flesh. I think I need some for my Imperial Guard. More Genestealer Colt, yeah, like Ridge Runners and things, and a big truck with a drill on the front. Yeah, absolutely awesome. And we got orcs for days down the bottom. I'm not going to go into the orcs because there's so many. More Tyranids. Tau. Right, for a studio that is well known to hate Tau so much, I can't believe how much Tau they've got. Tau. Fruit and Tau. We've got 2 Storm Surges. And this fella. Ginormous. And the weapon arms. Oh, big weapon arms. They're all magnetized, which is super cool. I mean, look at this. Ready? I hope this works. Oh, shit. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. They've got the arm magnetized the wrong way around. No wonder it hasn't got its arm on. Oh, well, that's an easy fix. But yeah, it's painted lovely. There must be another arm somewhere that I'm missing. Silent King. Dreadclaw. I'm going to leave him alone. Yeah, loads of stuff. Random Birdman. Necrons for days. More Space Marines we got. This is the Horus Heresy stuff. So you got 30k Salamanders and Vulcan himself. Really cool. Let's get Vulcan out, shall we? Absolutely epic. He's perpetual, so even if I drop in, it'll be fine. He's in there. Loads of Salamanders, Dreadclaws again, and Dreadnought drop pods and things. In here, I think this is Word Bearers, XIV. What's that? 14th Legion. Is that right? 14th Legion? XIV. No, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. 14th is Death Guard. Oh well, forget it. Maybe they meant XVI. I don't even know, that's still wrong. Never mind. More Word Bearers. Fire Raptors, 3 of them. Loads of Word Bearers. Don't like Word Bearers. Do like this type of Predator though. Jesus, there's so many. So many. Towers and Sons for 30k. Death Guard for 30k. I'm pretty aware of these guys now. More Death Guard for 30k. That's fantasy. Star Wars. Oh, cool. Like a Rebel. Hoth Rebels. Yeah, sweet. My favourite of the 30k armies, we've got Raven Guard, of which I've nicked a bunch over there. There's still tons more here. A couple more drop pods. A bunch of characters and stuff. Really nice. More Necrons. It says Lucrons, which I assume is Lucas Necrons. Loads and loads of really cool stuff. 30k Space Wolves. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, and then 30k Admech, which, let's be honest, they're the superior Admech. Look at those. These aren't Thanatars, they're Castellax. That's Castellax cool. Thanatar at the back. Oh, I might run away with this army, you know. Very, very cool. Continuing on down, we're now reaching the end of 30k, 40k territory. Getting into some square bases, so some fantasy. I'm not going to linger over here. You've got some Eldari too. There's more models than there are here, which is crazy given the amount. There's several million pounds worth of stuff in here, I'd imagine, right? And it's very hard to get into. I had to ask very nicely. We've got a bunch of 30k stuff. Age of Sigmar stuff. Particularly love this Glotkin thing. I think that's what it's called. And then this Birdman's, the Cruel Boy. Loads of stuff up here. I can't even see it. You have to tell me what's up there. It looks like a trebuchet firing ectoplasm because I got very excited. Death things. Let me get my head in this. Fleshy Accords, yeah. Zombie dragons. Rawr. And then Mannheim or whatever. And then the creepy vampire. I've got one of these to do. I think I was going to do this one. I got some of these to do. I need to get on that. Death is so cool. As in the faction, not real life death. Stay alive, kids. Loads and loads and loads of cool stuff. Blood Knights. Very cool. Guys, this is amazing. Look at these Age of Sigmar armies, man. Some trolls and things, and yeah, really cool. Oryx and stuff. Uruks, Nighthaunt, little ghosty plasma peoples, Ents. Yeah. Super duper cool. Right, that's enough of the armies because most of you are turned off. Apart from the Caradron Overlords, big show, big boat, big boat. I need one of those big boats. That's cool. I've never seen one in the flesh. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Dragons. So, now moving on to some more terrain. Loads of it. Loads and loads and loads. And loads and loads and loads. And loads. You get the idea. Harry Potter looking stuff. Like real fantasy looking stuff. I still want to play 40k on stuff like this. I know it's Age of Sigmar or fantasy, but I still want to play 40k on stuff like this because it's just so weird and so well done though. Look at that, like the green shingles and stuff. Really, really cool. Boxes after boxes after boxes of terrain. Even more over here. You've got Hogwarts, I assume. Really cool stuff. Really cool. And I used this stuff the other day. Real Mass Effect looking. I love it. I'll go and see if my table's still available. Okay, the table is not still set up, so yeah, that tile terrain isn't set up, but there's I've put a few pictures on Instagram and stuff. They're pretty cool. Anyway, let's do the studios, starting with the Underhive. Super cool little rooms they have here. I say little, there's loads of room around them. Yeah, the view of Necromunda. Through the gantries and the steel, the Underhive printed up there. Ladders. These are like super heavy duty things. Like Dave says, his kids climb them sometimes. They're so well bolted in, you know, real thick stuff. It's like so authentic. And the weathering and stuff done on here, really cool. It's like a hatch that leads out to like the pipes and stuff, so you can become an edge runner. Really cool. Gorechild's in here. Not sure why, but here it is. And then I'll just let myself out. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Boop. So yeah, that's the Underhive. Really, really, really cool. Then we got the mech shop. This has been set up for a game of 40k, I believe. Yeah, really cool. Big orc shooter with rocket on there. Orc stuff all over the place. Like these are from a real thing. I don't know what the thing was, like an aircon unit maybe. The tyres on the walls are real. Like there, like a cap on, the plastic cap. The tyre's definitely real. Yeah, they put so much effort in. There's some knights. I'm just gonna use some mine now. Oh, there's my towel. Okay, this is where I was filming last. Different table. There's the Scepter Summer Lightning. I was using these. I forgot they were in here. I might have panicked if I hadn't realised. Loads and loads of cool stuff. Yeah, that's the mech shop. Mech shop. Loads of little things like on the wing, or you want to buy some Daka. Yeah. This is apparently a reference to an old employee. Looters don't have 2 wounds, you get. So yeah, really cool. That's the orc mech shop. Next one along, Age of Sigmar focused. All points. I don't know much about AOS, but I love this room. I love this room so much because it's super fantasy. Like this door, it looks so real. Like I desperately want to get in, but of course there's nothing behind it. Or is there? There's a big sword. Watch out, watch out! There's a sword. That's going to Azir. No, not Azir. Ashki. Going out there. This one, I don't know where it's going. I can't remember. Cool as hell. Giant pirate ship. And this is canvas, guys. Like it's really, really well done. Something about Siggy and something about Siggy. Old big boy Sigmar. This is going to the realm of life. So this is like, yeah, it's really, really cool. Is it gear? Gear? No, I don't know. It's going to the realm of life. This is the table that Winters was playing on the other day against Tyranids. Super cool. Super, super cool. I love these little things. I want some. And the aquarium terrain is tippy top. Moving along swiftly, white scars, moving along swiftly to the Arcana. Now this is the streaming room, and I spent a lot of time in here the other day. There's the Dread Knight that Winters broke because he just cannot get a grip, man. He just cannot get a grip. There is something wrong with that boy. Here's the room. Really cool. Steel piping or copper piping on the walls. Really nice. The view, slightly odd. In that's very like cyberpunky Mass Effect. Pretty sure they don't have that. But I'm guessing this is this frigate has gone through through time or something and found the Mass Effect universe, because that is Noveria if nothing else. Yeah, really cool in here. Big streaming deck. Some proper heavy duty stuff on the walls. Got to be careful that one's more plasticky, PVC pipe painted. Nice little trolley. They call it a cart. Very cleverly designed. Cameras all on the ceiling. Yeah, we had an absolute blast. Main cam, action cam 1, action cam 2. Yeah, really cool. Big mixing table and really cool stuff. Ooh, someone went to Subway without me. Yeah, very cool. And then demons for moral support. Moving along. Final 2 studios. This is a long old video. Realm of Chaos. Yeah, is what it is, right? Skulls for the Skull Throne, blood for the Blood God. This is really icky looking. Oh, it's soft to the touch. It's like flexible. Oh, that's horrible. I love it. Love it so much. Yeah, there's that. And it's got Nurgle all along here. Very cool. These things are leaking, these pustules. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Yeah, yeah. And then Zinch, pretty bare, but nice colours, nice gradients. Clearly these an airbrush. Okay. And then Slanesh has the smallest wall because nobody likes Slanesh. Big stick to shove up Winters when he's being too much. And the final room, which is one I definitely haven't been in at all, is Vadarak. And I don't understand. I think this is a reference to one of their campaigns, right? So this is really cool. Got a big, I'll scroll down, big purity seal style thing here with litanies and such on. Necrons invading, scarabs leaving little hexes on the walls. Very cool. Big Aquila. Now this is an 8x4 table for bigger games like Battlefleet Gothic. And what they've done is put some glowing lights in, which is super awesome. And this is where they play, weirdly enough, on the biggest table, their small games. And I love it. Now I'm going to turn a couple of the lights off because you need to see the glowing that goes on in this room. Especially... Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. With the backdrop, if I put the middle light back on. Yeah. Really cool atmosphere in this room. It's easily my favourite. The little bionic eyes glow. I never noticed that. So cool. This is my favourite room. If they'd let me sleep here, I would. But they lock the door and all the food and water is on the other side of it. So yeah, that is Vadarak. So that's the end of the studios. Do a quick lightning round through the rest of the place. Very rapidly, around the back here, 3D printing room, very nice. Not going to go in there just in case. And then lots of stuff here for B-roll footage. They've got a nice gimbal set up there, moving back and forth. Machine gun and some Imperial Fists over there. Very cool. I won't linger on them. I'm now going to walk back through the building just so you get an idea of the scale of this place. This is essentially the basement equivalent, if you like. I believe there might actually be a lower level. I can't be certain though. Walking all the way along, past all these rooms. Very cool. It's a bit more of a rambly video with very little editing involved. Sorry. But I just wanted to get you the idea of how massive this place is. I'm now going up first flight of stairs, back into the main room here, and then up here. That's the way we came in, by the way. Coming up here, into this area. The MiniWarGaming Employee Lounge. I'm not going in there because of NDA reasons. Loads of purity seals all over the place. Chapter symbols everywhere. Very cool. Loyalist, for the most part, on one side. Barring you. Yes. Yeah, very cool. The editors and everybody works up here. And then, this is the gaming hall. Now it's a Sunday, so they're closed. But yeah, really effing cool. The stuff they have in here is epic. The stuff they just leave about for people like me to steal. Like this, mine now. That's mine. This awesome terrain, this is mine. This is mine, that's mine. Yeah, awesome stuff. Loads of cool things. Like, look, there's just a Saitan hanging about with some demons and things. Someone's clearly playing a pretty fun game there. Loads of cool stuff. This is all just debris. These tanks, they turn like Lehman Russes into just like terrain, because clearly they got money to burn. That drop pod is just got like doors hanging off and stuff. Really, really cool. I love it. Like these Realms of Battleboard style things. Stuff like that. Clearly there's an elephant in the room I'm ignoring. Yeah, look at that. Warhound, Reaver, and this bad boy with 2 Antioch power claws. Look at him! He's so cool, and there's freehand all over it with mountains and stuff. Absolute monster. I'm terrified to even like touch it. He's very stable, very stable. There's no way this guy's going over. He's the size of a toddler. Freaking enormous. And you know what, guys? I think that's Gore Father over there. You know what, guys? With this Aquila and that Warlord Titan, that will do my rapid fire really bad video on the MiniWarGaming Bunker. There will be a proper one with some shenanigans with Winters and Liam. I say proper, it's going to be no better than this, but probably funnier. With Winters and Liam coming up on deploymentzone.tv soon, so if you want to go check out that, please do. But this is the gist of it for you Salt and Plays people, all like 5 of you, or however many I've got now. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm having an epic time in Canada, and this window looks like it opens, so I just want to mess with it for a second. Hold on. Hallelujah. Okay, and that's enough of the outside world. Cool. All right. My coffee's going cold. I better go. Bye.